Beyond the booth.
Yeah.
All right,
TV. Highlights.
And he fakes the ball. I mean, somebody in a...
We witnessed the verses to it with Gucci and Jeezy. That all started because Jeezy didn't realize the energy he had behind the microphone.
Right.
Yeah, he ain't know his power yet.
People like, yo, Jeezy Jeezy put a hit out on him. Now, I don't know if Jeezy really, after whatever he said on the tape, really went back and called somebody, was like, yo, go do that or whatever. But even if he didn't, what Jeezy fucked up at was, he thought he was still just a nigga talking on a microphone, street nigga, and talking shit, whatever. By this time, you're young Jeezys, people who really swear by your words and believe every little thing you say. So when you go in there and say, hey, get that chain off of him, I'll give you 10 stacks.
Yeah.
For anybody who get that chain,
People gonna try and get that off.
Niggas gonna do it.
People gonna run out there and act a fool, and you get a person who get murdered, Gucci get a murder charge, and I don't know if Jeezy ever got questioned for it or nothing like that, but at the same time, I'm sure he had to fall back in some way.
Yeah.
I'm sure he had to calm down. You know what I mean? Because that was your friend.
Right.
He's murdered. You and Gucci actually did business prior. He's in jail for a murder charge. You don't know what he about to tell to the cops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a nasty situation all because of what? Because I promise you, when Jeezy was saying, give you 10, I promise he wasn't thinking nobody to really go get that man chain. It was something cool. It sounded on the record.
On the microphone,
It sound good on the record. Go get his chain.
Or you see it typed up when you pop up on your phone. Like, oh, he said
Yeah, go get his chain. It sound good on record, man.
Publicity too.
You know what I mean? And
publicity.
Publicity for yourself. Where Jeezy went wrong was he didn't tell niggas both sides to that story. What can happen if you don't get the chain? Yeah. What can happen if he don't want his chain taken? Yo, I remember when Nas and Jay-Z was going at it. And you know, they shit was strictly lyrical. But it was little pockets where it could have went left. And I remember Nas saying something about this. That ugly ass Rockefeller chain. Somebody need to snatch that chain. And Jay was on the radio and he said, Nas up here talking about somebody snatched the Rockefeller chain. He like, what if? He said, is Nas gonna pay your bail if you get locked up for trying to take somebody's chain? He said, let's go further. Is Nas gonna pay the funeral costs? What if that man don't want his chain taken?
Right.
See, these rappers gotta watch it because they jump on these airwaves and they talk. And they talking to be cool. But there's people on the other side who's really swearing by what you're saying.
I ain't come up off that.
Yeah, who's really swearing by it. Everybody ain't got all this money, and diamonds are not just something we just throw around in the hood.
Yeah.
Y'all throw it around and y'all think it's nothing. Hey, if I see, listen, my favorite rapper walk past my crib shining and looking like he ain't got protection. He's coming up off that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, back then, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's how they. Yeah.
You come through here. Like you can be. Hey Jay-Z, I love your music. Give me this. Yeah. Don't move though.
Yeah,
don't
move. Hurt nobody.
Yo, you really wrote that's your chick? Like that was dope. And, all right, go on about your business. Don't tell them it was me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And still bump your shit out there. But I'm just saying, like,
favorite rapper.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like, you definitely my favorite rapper now. I done got some shit. He definitely my favorite. He let me rap with no problem.
But they talk crazy. Yeah.
But so. Even when you get to the verses, like when Jeezy and Gucci Mane got to the verses, thoughts when y'all first heard Gucci Mane and Jeezy, confirmed.
Everybody thought it was excited.
Shit.
You was excited? Like in what way? Because you know we get excited for bullshit too.
We wanted to like both. Like I was ready for it to go either way. Like
right.
To be comrades or for shit to go crazy.
I thought it was gonna be a big beef.
I'm gonna keep it real. I thought that shit was gonna go left because I knew Gucci was gonna talk reckless.
I
knew Gucci. Like,
I knew he was going to do the diss track. I know he was going to start off with it.
He was going to talk reckless.
I know he was going to start off
with it. But
I'm going to keep it bad. Gucci exceeded my expectations because I thought he was going to talk reckless, but I didn't think he was going to take it to the level that he took it to.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I was like. I'm like, oh,
Gucci
hold
was
up.
cool.
Like, hold up. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at Jeezy like, nigga, you better hope this nigga.
That's so good. I'm glad you said that because you're a Jeezy fan, right?
Yeah.
Now, so let me ask you a question. Do y'all think that made Jeezy look any way? Nah. Keep it real.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it a bed. At first, I looked at it like, damn, Jeezy bitching you. Like basically bitching you. Yeah, like basically pulling you. But then on the flip side, it's like right before the battle, y'all had the mayor of Atlanta talk about, oh, come on, fellas, you know, blah, 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 do it for the culture, do it for the culture. So it's
like Jeezy just was on his grown man shit.
Yeah, Jeezy was just like, you know what?
You know what's crazy, yo? And I feel you on that. Because I went through 2 waves of that too. I'm watching, I'm like, damn, so he bitching Jeezy. But then I was like, you know what? Jeezy ain't do this battle to fight him.
Right.
They did the battle because they good now. Not good, but because we to the point where it ain't like that. Because if it was like that, ain't no battle.
Yeah,
right?
Right. Yeah.
So, at first I'm looking like, damn, GUCCI got this nigga had. And then I'm like, damn, GUCCI, if you agreed to do the battle,
why you
going this hard?
Yeah.
Because obviously it ain't that big of an issue to you no more. But then, like, it was so, that's why this battle was so polarizing, because you was on different sides 18 times.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I say, man, he had to get that shit out. He had to get that shit out in front of Jeezy, though.
Yeah.
It's one thing to be putting out tracks and hoping he heard it.
Yeah, when you know the nigga sitting right here,
yeah,
it's like, yeah.
Because you know why?
Yeah, now
if Nate punched me in my face, right, and get me good, and knock me out, and, you know, we piece it up through phone. Like, we go back and forth, though. I'm telling Nate, when I see you, I'm gonna fuck you up, we going all these rants. And then, you know, somebody get to the point years later, they piece of shit up. We talk on the phone, we piece it up. You know what I mean? Say me and Nate, the next time we all chilling somewhere, I'm gonna let it be known in some way that you would never get that off again. Just because we never had that clarity.
Yeah.
So it'll be like, even if it's in a joke, we could be out there and be like, yo, Nate, next time, you know, I hit way harder down, Nate. Like, you know what I mean? Something slick.
Yeah, or like, nigga, you gonna catch me slipping next time.
Yes.
Like,
even if we joking, it's hard. So I think GUCCI that was his little lighthearted joke. Like, it wasn't lighthearted because nigga really gone.
Yeah.
But I think that
some more to me. I sent him right back.
I think that's his way of telling him, like, yeah, bro, you did that. I did that. We know what we could do. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's clear now. Let's move on. So, and salute to how Jeezy handled it, because with Jeezy, I tell you what. I didn't know what he was about to say on the other side. I tell you what. He said it like 3 times. I tell you what. I'm like, oh, Jeezy about to be like, you bitch ass nigga. When he kept it growing, I'm like, all right.
But honestly, I felt like that showed, kind of showed the maturity of the battle.